Okay, welcome to the July edition of the Jaffna Club. Today, the main speaker is Ebiron Mixture. So you'll learn about Ebiron later, but it is a wonderful story about a company that grew from very small to very large extremely quickly. I think a good example of the potential in Jaffna. So the agenda, first a welcome address, which is by me very quickly, and then a short presentation by Matching Jaffna, and I'll explain what that is uh, in a couple of minutes. Then Ebiron will take over. So our objective, the club will facilitate, foster and support social intercourse and fellowship among its members. It will build a network of members and non-members that can work together to promote the economic development of the Northern Province. The club is a catalyst to help people like us connect with each other and help people like us to connect with Northern entrepreneurs and business opportunities. So the reason I say the club's a catalyst is it starts things up, it makes connections, but the club doesn't start any businesses, the club doesn't invest in anything, the club does not raise funds. Our first meeting was in September 2020, and without fail, every month we have had a speaker. And I slowly scroll forward. You can see this is a who's who of private sector entrepreneurs. We've had two governors. We've had lawyers, educationalists. If someone's going to do a documentary and needs to find Northern entrepreneurs, they just need to look at this. Last month's speech was given by Matching Jaffna. That was a speech by Bernard Sinaya, who's a banker, retired banker and investor. So he's from the UK. Janaki Prahendran, who's with WUS, a Canadian NGO. Jasmine Francis, who's with the Northern Chamber of Industries and is CEO of her own company, Cashew Company, and me. So I'll just spend a couple of minutes on Matching Jaffna before I hand over to Ebiron. So from last month's speech, Matching Jaffna is about getting enterprises who are looking for investment and investors who are looking for enterprises and connecting them. Because this has never worked very well in the Northern Province because they find it very difficult to find each other. And what we said is we will build a system, an app to do this connecting. There will be three levels of information. Level one, which I'm about to show you for some examples. These are all real examples, which is open to anybody. Anybody can come into the system and they'll see this. Level two is more detailed information. And to get to that, you need to register. And level three is confidential information. So the enterprise will know who you are before they agree to move to that level. So the first of these real life enterprises are looking for investment. And there'll be a recording of this. So if you want to go through it slowly, then you'll have that opportunity. This is a company that I know very well. I've known it for several years. It is an established company. It has revenues. It's been in Jaffna for a few years. I can't remember, 5 or 6 years. It's developing an AI-enabled product. It has 750,000 registered users. But when you go to the next stage, you'll realize that 750,000 registered users doesn't mean 750,000 users. Most of them are not active. Those who are active and are regular users, they're paying their subscriptions, and this company is breaking even on their subscriptions. So the first company was offering equity. The next company I also know well. They provide agricultural solutions, so drip irrigation, polytunnels. The first two, and actually the first three, have all given Jaffna Club presentations. So for some of you, it won't be very hard to work out who they are. This company also has established its presence, it has revenues, it has customers. So it's looking to expand what it's doing. Here they're asking for a loan. The next company is starting up an agricultural drone service. And this is another company that I've known for a good couple of years, technologically very smart. And in my opinion, drones is something that, because they're low cost and high tech, very suitable for the Northern Province. They're looking for 50,000 either for equity or for revenue share. So this is what their CEO has said. The next two are very small. So the first three were looking for $50,000. There's another company that I don't have all the information for, that is looking for 120 million rupees, which is more like, I think, $300,000. I don't have all the information for that one. It is an elders care company. That company is already established as an elders care company. It wants to expand, but it's not on this list because I don't have all the information for them. This food manufacturing company, so the next two are very small. The first three are large, including the elders home. This one is very small, this one and the next one. Food manufacturing. So I won't read through it, but it's got established customers, hundreds of kilograms of product. Purpose of funding is at the bottom, GMP certification, because you need that to enter certain markets, and a vehicle. Next one is also food manufacturing, looking for 1.5 million rupees in loans. And again, it's an established company, 31 years through generations. It's supplying to shops in Mullativa, Vavanya, and a shop in Kilinochie. And that's the purpose of the funding, packing machinery, upgrading the kitchen, and upgrading its water supply. So these are the sorts of businesses that Matching Jaffna will be putting together. And when we have our system, that will be made available. Currently, we're taking them and dealing with this manually. So we're getting the businesses and we're going to expose the level one information. People who are interested, they should send me their interest, and then I will call each of them to get information about them. When the system's available, then the system will take information about them. So are there any quick questions at this stage? Because then I'm going to go over to Ebiron, or you can contact me afterwards. Okay, so Ebiron, Timothy, Bernard, and Amladasan, you can take over the screen. Do you want to take over the screen? So you can share your screen if you want to. So Timothy, do you want to lead on this?
Hello, and you. Good evening.
Hi. Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, I believe many of these people meeting know our company Ebiron. Really, our company was established in 1991 by my father, Supaya Kanisalingam. And he started selling a mixture and powder and cassava chips in early 1991. Then that time we, during the, I think the war time also, for the first time my father bought a used lorry body I think the lorry body earlier, the wood lorry body, and placed in front of our house and sold the products we made, mixture, pagoda, cassava chips like that. And during the war time, we had to completely close our factory twice, and we again started again from zero. And then the very first we had only 2 staffs, and then now we have more than 135 staffs in our factory. And here's in our manager Moshe and Roshan. Moshe.
Yeah. Hi, hello guys. Nice to meeting you all. I'm the manager Moshe, and he's Roshan, factory supervisor. Actually, our factory is located in Kaithaddy, which is 10 kilometers from Jaffna Town, and it's 350 branches. And we have like 130 staffs working in factory. And Roshan, you can carry on.
Thank you. And our factory, we are producing more than 80 products in all Sri Lanka. Then our team almost here working in women's and family leadership women's also working here too much for women's for our staff.
And our working time is 8:30 to 5:30, and we provide lunch also for them. And for per day production is like two tons. That is which is to 2,000 kilograms, and that's not enough for us. So that's why we took a loan from the bank, and we are constructing a new building there. So we need some donation to import some machines like for bakeries and for packing and all. So we are looking for investors and donate people. And now we have GMP now, good manufacturing this thing, and we are now going for halal and ISO. So standard, yeah.
And we have our quality management. We keep our own mill because of the production raw material quality.
Actually, if we give the product things to outsource, then the mill won't be quality. So that's why we have our own mill, check our quality, and we have our own supervisor for the mill. So they will maintain the quality. And our main goal is to maintain the same quality which Moses' dad started. So that's why we are, every section we have separate supervisors to maintain the high quality. And
then we have two kind of burners. One for the wooden firewood burners. That one we need to take.
Which actually we are using firewood burners to keep the authentic, delicious flavor. Like those days, the old taste or authentic taste. That's why we used firewood burners to keep the traditional taste. And we need more investors for the machine and the bakery item. No?
Yes.
Yeah. And
then our vehicles and outlets also.
we have like four outlets in Jaffna and 2 outlets in Colombo, which is in Wellawatta and Wattala. And we do all local sales, district-wide sales. We have like 4 main candles, so we go sales around the island, like all the district. Actually, our output is not enough for now. That's why we need more to establish more buildings and machineries.
Yes, sir. Cargills, hills, they are asking our production to sell, but we can't give them because enough to our product output.
That's all for now.
So Timothy, You're looking for investment, are you?
Yes,
You're looking
because
for
now
investment.
Modi?
Yeah,
So what kind of investment, how much are you looking for?
Mose.
No. Actually, like you want like 100 million or something?
Okay.
Okay.
And are you offering equity shares in the business, or this would be a loan?
Alone, should be a loan.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
So currently, what is the bank loan that you've currently taken? What are the terms? How much?
The interest rate is 14%.
14%. Okay.
Per annum, yeah.
And how many years is that over?
The last loan we took is for 5 years.
All right.
Yeah.
And then did you have a grace period? Do you have 1 year where you don't have to pay, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
If we import more machinery, so we can have a lot of production. We have the staff issue. In here, we have very staff issue, employees. It's hard to get. So if we import machineries, it will easy for our production.
Does anyone else have any questions at this stage? Because I have lots, but does anyone else have any questions?
Jahan, this is Peter here. I am quite ignorant to the product that these guys produce. Everyone, like, can you give us some ideas? Like, you got chips, a pagora, and then, okay, what other items are you selling? Because I haven't seen you in Sydney. I'm in Sydney. I haven't seen you in any of the spice shops or markets in Sydney. Are you exporting to Australia at all?
No, for now we are not exporting. We are doing only local sales. We are not exporting any products there. But our future plan is to export it whole world. Soon you will get to know about us. 1 or 2 years, we'll export it to Sydney, Australia. Yeah.
So, like, you were saying, you produce about 80 different items. Okay, what are some of the items that you are producing?
yes, we have cassava chips and corn chips and sweet potato mixtures, garlic muruku.
We have muruku. We have 10 different muruku. Kara muruku, sweet muruku. So we have different names in Tamil.
Yeah.
So if you can next meeting, I can share all the products, photos, the menu, and next meeting we can share.
What are your best-selling products?
I didn't get you.
Best selling product is our mixture.
Mixture and powder.
Mixture and cashew mixture, pagoda.
So why do you do so many? Do you need to do 80 different products?
Sweet items also.
Normally the sweet items in Jaffna, you won't get any sweet items like us because we do it in a high quality. The Dodol muscat and all, only in Jaffna we are the leading sweet sellers. And our Timothy's dad, he has that, he needs to do all the Jaffna products all in one. So sweet, spicy, in all in one outlet. That's why we are making now we are planning to start bakery also, pastries, cakes, bread and all. That's why we are searching for investors.
As a business wanting to make money, would it make sense to focus on your best-selling? With 80 is an awful lot of different products. To focus on your best-selling 20 products or 30 products, Who is it who's in command of strategy there? Is it your father or is
Timothy's
it
father. Yeah.
because your margins, I assume, other people on this call are smarter than me, but your margins, I'm guessing, will be higher if you're exporting.
We can see that later. Yeah. If we are expanding, we should
Some
reduce the,
certifications. We are trying to get the certificates because if we are going out of Sri Lanka, we should be prove our quality. That's why we get some more certification, halal and ISO, SLS standard. Like this, we need to prepare for our certification level. Now we going to already we applied. We now take a training for the SLS certification level.
So you have that in your plan. How long is it going to be before you get that?
No, within 6 months we can.
6 to 1 day we can get the ISO.
All right, so quite quickly.
Yeah, that's why we are preparing for that.
And then once you have that, then what's your plan after that? Because if you're going to look for an investor's going to ask questions like this.
Yeah.
No, I know your product is excellent.
Thank you.
But I also I as an investor, I wonder why are you doing 80? Because you can't satisfy your market. Everything you make, you sell yourself. There may be bigger margins by selling outside. So, I mean, Janaki, I see you have your hand up.
Yeah, hi, Jagan. It's actually Jasmine.
Hi, Jasmine. Hi. Yes.
Yeah, I joined through Janaki's link. Yeah, recently I had some discussion with the distributors and this.
So, Jasmine, can you first quickly tell who you are? I know who you are, but the others, because it shows that you're in this business.
Right. I'm Jasmine. I'm in cashew nut processing.
Hello, Jasmine, we can't hear you.
Business, and also I'm they never want to buy the local product who can connect with. Can you, Jagan?
So I couldn't hear you for a while. So say again. So let me tell you, Jasmine is the CEO of Vani Cashew. Vani Cashew is based in Parameswara and is a very successful value adder to cashew. So she doesn't grow cashew. She has a factory that makes excellent sugar cashew and chili cashew. The product is only processing cashew. Yeah. So Jasmine, do you want to take over? Carry on with your question.
Yeah, I just want to add some point that why these people need to make many varieties of different product, because in the outlets when they take the shops, they want to reduce the number of suppliers they are getting. It will be easy, so they ask many variety of product from one supplier. So even for the suppliers, if they are supplying for shops, so if they have different variety and they can cover in one transport, right? So that's why these people are asking from very trusted suppliers, why you can't have that flavor, this flavor, and all those things, and different product as well. It is easy for them to handle.
Oh, I see.
That also a reason, yeah.
But Jasmine, are the margins bigger for export, or is it worth the trouble exporting?
Actually, I'm quite not familiar with exporting, but because with Indian, general idea is with Indian product, the Sri Lankan product are getting struggle in the price margin. But it's a general observation. I'm not actually in depth into this.
Okay, all right. Right, yeah. So a question for Timothy. I noticed that because I am a big fan of your product, and I've been buying your product since 2015 when I first came to Sri Lanka. And I know that until 2020, it's only after 2020 that you did your huge expansion. So what happened in 2020 for you to do that? So Timothy, that's a question for you. Hello, Timothy. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello, Timothy. Yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry. The network was.
Yeah, so my question was that you've done a huge expansion
Yeah.
starting in 2020.
Yeah.
So what happened in 2020 that made, because you've been running your business since 1990. So
Yeah.
in 2020, you did a huge expansion. What happened?
Actually, in 2017 only, I came to Jaffna from Colombo. I think 2017.
Yes, sir.
2017, I came from Colombo. I was working in Colombo. Then I wanted to take over my father's business. Then I undertook this business from my father. Then only I started expanding the branches and distributions and all.
Oh, I see. Okay, so when you came back, yeah,
Yeah. I was working in Colombo
right.
from 2011 after my A levels. Then I resigned from my job and I came to Jaffna, and I'm interested in business, so I take over the business.
All right, very good. You've done very well. Tusitha, you have your hand up. And then I think that's Darcy in Australia. So Tusitha in Colombo.
Just an observation, Jagan. I feel that they might need to look at like a consumer-centric approach. I'm sure it's a thriving business, but it looks like a business which is producing what they can, as opposed to what really the market needs. So where they're getting in between, whether how much of it is profitable, that may need to kind of get assessed. I don't know anything about their financials, so observation.
Okay. So was there a question there? I don't think there was a question there.
There's no question. I was just making an observation that
Observation.
they
Yeah.
may need to SKUs or make product variants is a hell of a lot. If each of them are making a sufficient margin, then it's very good for the business. So that is doing it. It's something probably they will have to verify before they do look at the for the in the business.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Tusitha. Your line also is not very clear, but I think we got that. So Vasi, you have your hand up.
Question to the team is, look, I see your immediate problem as labor shortage, and I believe you have a demand which you can't meet because of the lack of labor, and you want machinery. That's why you need the capital. So there are two markets. One is the local market and the overseas market. I think you're struggling to meet the local market. Am I right in saying this?
So Moshe, you're muted.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the question is from Vasi. Vasi is Vasi, tell them what you do.
Okay, my background is I'm a SEMA accountant with lots of experience, both in private and public sector for many years back in Australia. But I'm also a very creative person. I see problems, right? So did you நான் சொன்ன கேள்வியே கேட்டுதா உங்களுக்கு?
Oh yeah, சொல்லுங்க.
இல்ல நான் என்ன சொல்றேன்னா உங்களோட இப்ப இருக்க immediate problem வந்து உங்களுக்கு labor shortage.
Labor issue, yes.
Adala, you want to buy machinery to meet that gap, to produce more.
Yeah.
Can I say that there's a huge demand for your products in Sri Lanka? Forgetting is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, in Sri Lanka, we have 9 provinces, right?
Yeah.
May I ask you which provinces are you supplying at the moment?
Only on Jaffna and Colombo
Colombo.
side.
But you can, if you have a distributor, you can supply in Colombo also, is it?
Yeah. Distributors there.
And
So they're already supplying in Colombo.
can I repeat the question again?
Yeah.
Sure.
Do you have distributors in all 9 provinces for you,
No,
your
no.
products? Right. And do you produce papadam also?
No, we don't know papadams.
But if that's a demand, will you produce?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. All right. There are so many questions I can ask. Right? I'll contact you through Jagan to advise only. Right?
Sure.
So I will talk to you later. Thank you, Jagan. Thank you.
Thank you for the time.
When I look at Ebiron, I actually didn't know that you're looking for investors. So that's very interesting. 14% is quite a high interest rate. So what kind of interest rate can you pay? Because what I have found with the diaspora is that they want to support companies like you, mainly to create jobs. So the question is, what kind of interest rate is attractive to you?
Actually, we didn't discuss it now. So next time we can discuss with Timothy and we'll give a good interest rate. It's the first time we are presenting. So next time we'll do it in a better way. We'll give you all the details.
Okay. There's a question on the chat from ZU. I'm not sure who ZU is. Someone said, "What about local flour? Is the local flour best, or do you use imported flour?"
Some are very good, but some are not suitable. So we just adjust and do it in a proper way. But local flour is very bit difficult to handle.
So you said you have your own mill.
Yeah, mill. Yeah.
Yes.
So we get it MDK, that is from India.
Oh, I see.
So we get
Okay.
it and we'll do it in a mill and we'll put product. Yeah. Local thing bit hard, low quality.
Right. Yes. Okay, Vasi, I'm putting your hand down unless you have another question. Do you have another question, Vasi?
Very brief question. They can refuse to answer, right?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. Yes.
Yeah. Look, what is your current sales per year? And what's the margin?
Annual turnover is like 100 million.
Right.
Margin 10 to 15, 10 to 12, depends.
So that's the struggle, isn't it? If you're paying 14% interest, right?
Exactly. So that's why.
No, that's fine. Look, I think the immediate thing is you must get a proper accountant who knows the management accounting and financial accounting, but I will leave it. I don't want to bring it in the public forum now. All right?
I'll contact you.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Are there any other questions? So again, ZU, you're sending messages. Can you speak? Is ZU Zoom user?
Hi, I'm Rajiv. Can you hear?
Yes.
I just wanted to find out now, since they are talking about manufacturing 80 different products, do they normally have a weekly or monthly production and sales figures?
Yeah, daily products. We have 7 days to work.
No. Do you generate a report where you can see what is your monthly sales?
Yeah, monthly, yeah.
In Jaffna, you can have even the shop-wise whom you're giving, and also in Colombo. So thereby you will be able to identify which product is selling most, which is your hot product. And you could concentrate on these hot products rather than making all 80 products, and which has most return, those return products you should reduce.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Because it's pointless you making or manufacturing products which are not moving, because you would like to produce it, but there should be buyers to take it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So this way you could reduce your expenditure, your cost, and you could concentrate, like the lady who said earlier, on selected important fast moving products. There are some products for the season, so you can select those products for the season, like New Year, Christmas, or something like that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Rajiv. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. There's one thing I would say is I'm an expert at eating. I know nothing about manufacturing, but just for me, common sense, 80 products is an awful lot. And if you look at, say, your 20 least, as Rajiv was saying, sure, you look at the best sellers, but also look at the lowest return, lowest sellers, and see if you can take them out. Because you have more demand than you have production capacity. And, make what the market wants. Don't make what you want. Make what the market wants. And that's what an investor will be interested in. Even an investor who's just putting money in to help you create jobs, because there's an opportunity cost. If he puts money into you to make jobs, that means he can't put it into someone else. So you'll find the person that has the best return, or the investor's objectives, which is making jobs, not making money. So someone called Zoom user, you have your hand up. And you're muted at the moment. Hello, the person with their hand up, you're muted.
Yeah, I'm Travel Nirojan. Hello.
Hi. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I asked to in a future product. Can you use our local product from Kroken, something cassava flowers? It's something else. I start to comment that. Yeah, please.
Are you a producer of these local products?
No. I'm not producing. In juice too, it's a make from a local product from the sweets to selling to abroad. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we are collecting from the farmers, the kurakan, the sesame, peanuts, and black garam. Like this, we are collecting, but we
Yeah.
have some requirement for the quality.
Per month, we are purchasing more than 15,000 kilograms peanuts from Vavonia farmers.
Okay.
From the Vavonia, there are several mills, peanut mills.
Yes. My question is can we make to this in future product? You have to suggest the kurakan flour and rice flour and green gram flour, sweet potato flour, cassava flour, jackfruit seeds flour. Is in you can make it from that flours. Yeah. In future products. Yeah.
Yeah, future products. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So what is interesting is that you're looking for investment. If you look at the matching Jaffna, Timothy, I'll send you the template for matching Jaffna.
Okay.
And you fill that out. I think that you need to speak probably, with your senior leadership team to see how you want to construct that. I visited your factory a couple of weeks ago, and I saw you're very busy building your new bakery. And what I feel is that a company like yours, with your brand, you have a wonderful brand,
Thank you.
has huge potential. 100 million is, for what you're capable of, is nothing. And if somebody creates a strategy and you find the investor, then I think that that is something that you can just blow away. Okay, so if nobody else has any questions, then I'm going to wind this one up. There is some contact details. Let me put that back on the screen. So if you want to contact someone at Ebiron, then the contact details are Bernard Joyson. Telephone number is there. And if Ebiron wants to contact any of the people on this call, well, anyone who wants to, if you ask me, then I've got most of the contacts. I don't know everybody, but I have most of those contacts. So I'm going to wind this up unless anyone has a last question. And as usual, we have people from United States to Australia. So we have good morning, good night, have a good lunch. And I will hopefully see you again next month. Okay, thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you guys for the time. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Leave.